Today we're going to be checking out Edenfield, which is this area here, just east of Well Point, which is here, and north of the Eastport area, which is here. Edenfield is a big area. They're starting construction in this area, and we're going to take a look. It also contains part of the Oak Hollow Championship Golf Course, and we'll take a look at that as well. All right, so this is Edenfield. We're starting along the top where McNeil Drive is here. You can see the walls are going in, a little more construction. The sand is in the road. It has been super stormy here lately. Every day, thunder and lightning. We actually did a driveway party on the 4th of July, and that was the first time I've ever been rained out at a Village's event during the summer even. So pretty crazy. Here's the Edenfield Mail Center and Recreation area. This is how you can tell that they are going to be building in this area soon. They always get this stuff done first, and then they start building the homes. You're going to see some construction here pretty shortly because LaGrange and the southern side of McNeil and Well Point is pretty close to being finished as well. Most of the foundations and walls on the homes are in. If you've seen the video about Well Point that we just did as well. So this is Bexley Trail here on the left, and that goes down all the way into Eastport. If you go the opposite way, it goes into Southern Oaks. This is the eastern side of the Oak Hollow Championship Golf Course. I outlined this in the beginning. You also got to see a little bit in the Well Point video. I'm going to throw some more of the western side in here as well. The golf course is coming together. It seems like the developer likes to have the amenities done before they build the homes around the area, similar to the Southern Oaks Golf Course and the one down in Moultrie Creek as well. You can see the golf course is way further along than it was before. There was a lot of sand you could see through and things like that, but the grass is coming in really well, especially with, like I said, all the rain that we've been getting lately. I came out here to do the couple videos, and it was tough to be able to get it done before the rain started, but we were able to make it happen. They're already doing a pretty good job of keeping up with the golf course. You can see someone out here actually mowing one of the greens and trying to keep up with it here. We're looking straight north. That's the turnpike in the distance, and you can see the pitch and putt there in the background as well, as the Southern Oaks Bridge was in the background. And they're just maintaining the property here. It's crazy to think of how many people are involved in maintaining and keeping up not only the golf courses, but all the landscaping around the area, and the amount of flowers and plants that they bring in and transplant on a regular basis is crazy to think about how many jobs are in this area. So like I said, it has been raining every day, every afternoon, and when I say rain, I mean torrential downpour, thunderstorming every single day. And you can see the water levels are pretty good. They do move water from one retention pond to another using underground pumping system, and they started doing that south of 44, if I'm correct on that. I know it was in the newer areas around the time that they started, like Bradford and Chitty Chatty, and it could have been before that, but I don't believe so. All this limestone rock that you see on the corner here, that's what they get out of the dirt when they are leveling out these areas and getting it ready to build on, and they just repurpose that and put it around the ponds. This is the western side of Oak Hollow Championship Golf Course, right alongside LaGrange here and south of Well Point. Like I said, you can tell that the golf course is really grown in. This area looks great. I would like to point out though, for a name like Oak Hollow, there are not that many oaks. Yes, There are a few bunched here and there. You can see them kind of scattered throughout, but there's not like a ton of oaks here. I do think that is somewhat planned because when it does rain like it has been, it saturates the ground, and then if we get any kind of storm where there is wind, it will knock those trees right over because their root system does not go very deep. So this is Eastport, not too far from Edenfield. This is like just minutes away via golf cart or car, and you could probably walk down here if you really wanted to. I'd say it's probably about a mile as the crow flies. Some of those trees that are in that little island, that Sunset Island you'll see in a later video, are already blown over and kind of laying sideways. They're all propped up with straps. Obviously they've been transplanted in there, and the weather has not really been cooperating. So this is along Corbin Trail. We're flying south. Well Point is on the right hand side here. You can see some of the homes going in, and the homes down here in this corner are from LaGrange, and more of the Oak Hollow golf course here. A lot of lots going in here, another big area, a lot of housing, and like I said, you can bet that they'll be working on this like crazy. I would say toward the end of summer, maybe mid to late August, you'll start to see foundations and houses going up in this area. I'm sure they've announced it, but as you can tell by LaGrange and Well Point being close to done and most of those houses being up, they're going to have to start on this area next. A lot of coverage of sand on the roads as well from the storms lately. Have you guys seen the storms from up north, if you're up north? And if you're down here, I mean, I'm probably 30 minutes north, but we're getting storms every day. I'd like to know if you guys are getting storms as well. This is the San Tropez Rec Center here. This just opened up recently within the last week or so, and it's French Riviera style themed. They had a video on this. Everybody's checking it out, going in. They just had their ribbon cutting ceremony, and a lot of good vibes and positive feedback about it, I'll say that. Here's your pitch and putt, and you also have an executive course here just on the south side of the turnpike, right on the opposite side of where Edenfield will be. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Getting back into the swing of things, getting videos out regularly now. Thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one.